Today we're working on a Christmas present for friends and family who enjoy cooking and like to eat. This present involves garlic. It involves a lot of garlic. 5 pounds of garlic. We were watching one of our cooking shows and they mentioned buying garlic in quantities, large quantities, volume like that. And they said the first thing that they do is they throw it all into a pot, cover it with oil, and cook it off. Sounds interesting. They said you've got flavored oil, and you also have a bunch of soft, creamy, cooked garlic that you can easily add to any recipe for a little bit of punch of garlic. So the garlic's going to go in a low oven, covered in olive oil, for a very long time until everything gets nice and soft. We're going to put it in jars, and we're going to hand it off very, very soon for Christmas. We noticed something really weird once we removed the garlic from the container and gave it a rinse. It sounded like this. And then my wife said, I wonder if we submerge it if there are air bubbles coming from the garlic cloves themselves. And we saw this. So for some reason, the garlic cloves were releasing gas from their cells just while they were, after we rinsed them off. And I did run a little hot water over them, so as they were warming up, they started emitting gas. So now into the oven. This is the second bottle. The first bottle was 32 ounces. And you can see it coming up the side. Hopefully it doesn't take the whole thing. Let's stop there. It's going to get hard to handle. All right, so now in a 250 oven for 1 to 2 hours. Hyphen, asterisk, but that's based on a smaller quantity of garlic. With a little smushing, the garlic is now submerged. I don't think you can see any air bubbles coming up. Maybe it's calmed down a little bit. Now into the oven. So here is the garlic pulled out of the oven after a couple of hours. And you can see that the oil has changed color. And you can see this is caramelized sugars on top. And these are very, very soft. You can see this one's splitting. Actually pulled a spoon through and cut one in half. So now we're going to jar them up and get them ready for presents. So what do you do with this garlic? You eat it. Because it's not crushed or chopped or grated, it doesn't release any of the allicin, which makes it pungent or strong. This is, because it's kept intact, is a lot sweeter. My wife's family would roast a head of garlic in the oven in a similar manner. They would take a whole head of garlic, cut the top off of it, smother it in olive oil, wrap it in foil, throw it in the oven and bake it for an hour or so, and then they would pull each clove out and squeeze it out onto a cracker or a piece of bread and then smear it around. This works great for that. You can take a clove, smear it on a crostini, a cracker, a piece of toasted bread, like French baguette would be where the crostini comes from, and you can eat it like that. We also took this because of the oil and blitzed it into a paste, which is very similar to toom, Toom, which has its origins in the Middle East, I believe Israeli garlic paste. I'm also eating it at Halal Deli and a couple of other places, and this stuff is phenomenal. You can actually buy toom in the grocery store. This is different than toom because this was just garlic and oil. In our experiment, we did add some salt and a little bit of lemon juice. Could have added a bit more salt, but trying to be cautious of the experiment. And then the lemon juice would just help brighten it up and kind of balance the acidity of it, because this was relatively, it was sweet.
This reminds me of an ice cream, the sweetness, a garlic ice cream that we had in Canada at a place called Wild Garlic, I believe, in British Columbia. Whole restaurant served nothing but dishes with garlic, including ice cream. So, if you want to give this a shot, do. Any quantity of garlic works just fine. Cover it in oil and whatever size pan that you have, and then roast it for a while. And we let this go. You want a low heat. And we let this go for several hours. While we were doing Christmas shopping and whatnot, you can turn the oven off and let it sit in the oven. We used cast iron, so it held heat on longer. And you can even cook it for a couple of hours and turn it off and let it cool down in the oven overnight. And you would get a very similar result. And again, those little bits on top, that's the caramelized sugar from the garlic. Just give you an idea of how sweet this can get. We hope you feel like trying something like this at home on your own. It's very enjoyable, and so far we haven't had any complaints about this Christmas present. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
Too many hobbies, not enough time.
It's a theme song, y'all.